And welcome back to the morning show. It's Wednesday, Wise Guy time, and our resident genius, U of I physics professor Matt Sellon is back after the fireworks display on July 4th. Took a week off, and now it's probably a good thing because we're showing people how to burn stuff and blow stuff up.
It's starting to rain on our parade
right
here.
on our fireworks parade.
Yeah. Well, so we're going to talk about making gunpowder because that's really been around for a very, very long time, and people have known about this, for actually thousands of years. And in fact, if anybody can email me with the information of when and who actually discovered gunpowder, I will give you 2 free tickets to see A Streetcar Named Desire up at the Rantoul Theater Company. Yes. Okay. So anyway,
Google's getting about 1 billion hits right now. Who invented gunpowder?
That's right. And there's 3 ingredients. There's saltpeter or potassium nitrate. There's sulfur, brimstone, and charcoal. And this, of course, has been around for a very long time. And either one of these ingredients by themselves doesn't do very much. So if I toss a match into some sulfur, you don't see anything happening. Charcoal, you can light, but it doesn't burn real fast.
Right.
And saltpeter, potassium nitrate, doesn't do much either.
No,
okay. And but when you mix these things together, you get a very interesting kind of effect. So what happens is the charcoal is the fuel. The sulfur actually can ignite at a lower temperature, so I believe what the role of the sulfur really is to make the chemical reactions all turn out right, but also lowers the ignition point of these things. I could be wrong about that. And so I'm going to mix the charcoal and the sulfur together like this. Okay, and this stuff still wouldn't burn real good because you need oxygen to burn, and you have to get it from the atmosphere, and it would take a very long time to burn. But this stuff here, the saltpeter, the potassium nitrate, has oxygen in it.
And we'll mash this up a little bit.
And so we got to mash that together. And the reason we're making fairly crappy quality black powder here is that if you're really making the good stuff, when they make, black powder for whatever, for shot and things like that, you have to do this all in a ball mill, and it's very important how you mix this together. And so I'm going to mix this kind of carefully with
rudimentary
mortar and pestle, which I borrowed from chemistry. In fact, all these chemicals I got from the chemistry department because you can't really get them anywhere else.
So even if you did have some kids, don't even try to find this.
Yeah, this is nothing you can do at home, but it is kind of interesting because this has been known for quite a long time. And so I have this mixture now, and I'm going to add a little more to it just because I have a little more sitting right there, and more is always better than less.
Oh yeah.
And so now we have quite a bit of black powder in here, and you're going to see the way this stuff burns. I'm going to throw a match in it here in a second.
It's raining.
It doesn't go kaboom. It kind of goes fluff, like it goes like that, okay? And so this is used as a propellant in rockets, and in fact, that's how people used it at first. It wasn't used for warfare or weaponry at first. It was used for fireworks, believe it or not.
Wow.
So I'm going to throw a match in here, and let's see what happens. You might want to stand back a little bit.
All right.
It's a little... Now, you'll watch...
behind the cameras. Oh, that's cool. It's warm, too.
Yeah, you could toast marshmallows for, about 5 seconds.
Well,
then you'd have to stop. So, now notice
that smell.
There's not a whole lot left. If you look in here, it's a little warm.
Hot.
But so all the stuff burned. There's very little ash, hardly any at all. And so it was completely consumed. And so you have a very efficient reaction. You have the oxygen from the potassium nitrate helping the stuff burn, and you make this gunpowder. And when we come back, we're going to make gunpowder using some food instead of sugar. I mean, we're going to use sugar instead of charcoal, and we're going to try to make a little Roman candle.
Try to blow up some food.
Yeah.
All right, very good. If you have any questions for our Wise Guy, just send him an email at the address there you see on your screen. It's time to get a check of weather with Robert Reese. And Robert, I'm standing